Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Maverick and welcome to episode 1 of a new series on this channel, which is a draft to glory, as you can tell by the title. Now, I'll tell you very quickly, this is technically episode 2, however, it's going to be the first episode that you guys see because I recorded the whole of episode 1 and my Elgato software did not capture the games very well and it got all corrupted, so I tried to rescue it, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to start all over again. You can see the account I started. I did a whole draft, 4 games, no losses. I won it first time round, so I'm a little bit gutted that I couldn't show you guys that. But I had Thierry Henry, the icon, as one of the players, and the team played so well. Dele Alli was incredible for me as well in the team. Who else did I have? Notably, I also had Batshuayi and a few players like that. So the team was fairly solid, but it got me the win. Anyway, all of that aside, I need to re-intro this whole series. So basically, as you guys can guess, the idea of this series was to take 300 FIFA points, go into a draft and see if I can take this account all the way to potentially being able to buy a super team. Now, so far it's gone fairly well. As I said, I won my first draft, but this is the first draft you guys are going to see, so we're going to take it as episode 1. I managed to pack no players really any good. I can show you the transfer list here. I've got 26 items still on there. I sold majority of them there, just kind of so a few kind of low price players, should I say. But it was enough to get me back into another draft, which is what I'm going to go into today. So we can take this as the start because I can afford to get into one draft and then hopefully I can continue on from there. So it's fairly simple. I'm going to take you through the team that we get, I'm going to take you through the gameplay, and I'm going to take you through the rewards. As I said, this is literally, you guys are going to see everything I sell, everything I pack, you're going to see everything I do to show you that potentially a standard FIFA player, or I'd say I'm slightly above standard FIFA player, can put in as little as 300 FIFA points and make a super team out of it. That's the idea anyway. It might not necessarily go that well, but all of that aside, let's go into the draft. I'm going to enter obviously with coins, as I said there, because the FIFA points are gone. Let's see if there's a formation that I can use. 3-4-2-1's actually a very good formation this year. 3-4-1-2 haven't used, but that's meant to be really good as well. Do you know what? I'm going to go 3-4-2-1, give it a try. There is, I think, Pele is actually in drafts at the moment, so we could potentially get a Pele. We don't on this occasion. What I'm going to go for in this situation is I'm going to go for Messi because I like him, obviously. He's amazing in this game and in all FIFAs. Hopefully I can get someone that matches up with him. Susayeta, it's going to have to be for now just for the chemistry reasons. Striker would be nice. Muriel's actually very decent on this game. I've heard good things about him. A Ronaldo obviously would be great in this situation. Didn't get a Ronaldo, but Neymar? Do I go Neymar or do I go Sané? I'm going to have to go Neymar. I don't know why I'm asking that question. Over to left midfield. Be a BPL of some sort, or... Ooh, Son. Son could be very good in that. Do you know what? I'm going to go Son and potentially play him... No, I'm not. I'm going to go for chemistry reasons. I'm going to go Costa and just put Costa in. Hope for a Brazilian centre midfielder here. So a Fernandinho would be very nice. He's actually really good. For now, I'm going to take Vieira because he goes over on the other side. So this could work out actually a lot nicer than I expected. A Koke, a De Bruyne. De Bruyne could be useful. Koke does get me a lot of chemistry. Oh, guys, what do I do? I'm actually stuck for the first time. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go De Bruyne. Sorry in the comment section. Please do not slate me too much. I'm going to switch those two around. And I'm going to hope for a left mid BPL and a left wing BPL and kind of pair those up. Because De Bruyne, too good to miss out on. So a Spanish centre back here with a bit of pace. And none of them have pace. But obviously he is getting himself in there. That gets me the chemistry. Again, an Otamendi would be actually great in this situation. Bartra. That doesn't help me out too much, but Keane potentially will. As I said, if I want to go BPL on the other side, Keane could actually be fairly useful. So I'm going to go Will Keane. Bartra's very good on this game though. Do I go Bartra? No, I'm going to go Keane. I'm going to stick to my guns and I'm going to try to go BPL down the left hand side. Mascherano, that's very good. Fernandez, that's even better actually. So I'm going to go Fernandez. yeah, I'm going to go Fernandez because 3 at the back, I'm going to need the pace. Switch those 2 around. That gets me a bit of chemistry there. Goalkeeper, De Gea would be great here. And I don't get him. Joe Hart, does he get? He gets 10 chem if I stick him in there. Oh, no, 7. Okay, so we're going to have to go Joe Hart. He's the only one that gets a lot of chemistry in that situation. So we're just going to have to suck it up and go for it. Goalkeeper there. Bellerin could be very, very useful. Bailey could also be very useful. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Bailey just because he's an absolute tank on this game. Absolute tank. Rafinha, that is very, very useful because he gets that link with Neymar and Costa on that left hand side, so that could actually work out really, really nicely for me there. So I'm gonna chuck him in, and then David Silva again. That could work out very nicely. That works out very, very nicely actually, looking at the team. So I'm going to chuck him in there. We then got Naki Williams again. Works out incredibly well. He's getting himself in the team. It's going alright at the moment, guys. I think 100 chemistry may be possible with this team. Gavander, just because he's quick, and whoever I picked there wasn't going to go on anyway. Salah is amazing and could be a very, very good super sub. So I'm going to go Salah. And yes, I miss Mane, but I prefer Salah over Mane in this game. That's just personal preference. Alonso is actually fairly useful when it comes to chemistry in this situation. Ooh, Higuain is also useful as well. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Alonso. I'm going to go with Alonso because Morial's decent up top, so I'm going to go with Alonso. Higuain could have been useful there, I know, so don't slate me too much. Sanchez at centre-back could be fairly useful. He gets himself in the team. Another big one, Idrissa Gueye, Walker, Felipe Luis. I mean, he's Brazilian. He's obviously the right league, so he could actually be useful. Walker could also get me the chemistry with Silva. I'm gonna go Kyle Walker. I've made some really strange decisions, and some of you guys won't rate it, but woo! Okay, do I have a left? I do. Ooh, do I go Icon in Litmanen? Do I go Ronaldo as the super sub and put him at striker when the game kicks off? Or do I go Hazard and potentially play him left wing? Do you know what? I'm going to go Ronaldo because Ronaldo came on as a sub in the last one and won me the draft, so it'd be silly not to have him. But, guys, I'm going to switch the team around, try and get as much chemistry as I can, and this is the final team I'm using. Okay, so here is the team built. It's the best possible chemistry I can get with this team, which is 99 chemistry. Annoying that I couldn't get that one extra, but do you know what? It looks fairly solid because I'm going to have Williams and Alonso come back on defence. So the fact I've got a left wing back on that left midfield is probably a good thing anyway. Ronaldo's going to tear up, Muriel's going to tear up, and Messi's going to tear up. Hopefully I can do as well as I did in the first attempt and go on and win the second draft. That would be obviously the ideal situation. However, not always does FIFA go the way you want it to, but as I said, I'm going to show you guys the gameplay. Stick around to see how I got on, and then stick around to watch the packs as well, because I will be showing the rewards at the end, and then I will obviously talk through the ability for us to go into another draft, because I need to make another 15k in order to go into a draft for episode number 2, or what is free in my head, but it is episode number 2. So anyway, enough talking. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, game 1, and this guy has a very, very strong team. He's got Neymar and Sterling providing the pace. Lukaku with that strength up top. He's also got De Bruyne, Verratti and Koke in midfield. He's then got Bonucci and Cahill at the back. This guy's got 83 chemistry and 85 rating. But we start off nice and early. We've got Alonso going down wide with Messi in there as well, passing it back out to Alonso, who holds it up very, very well. It's very sleek and early play from me. First minutes of the game. Look at that, lovely. Morial should be scoring that, however doesn't. Follow up is Naki Williams. His Sandro has an absolute nightmare with the clearance. We're 1-0 up 2 minutes in. Not a bad start. Can't really complain at this position of the game. And then we've got him with the throw in, but I've nicked it early doors. Ronaldo passes it into Morial, who got fouled there, but instead of switching off, I go, do you know what, I'll play as quick as I possibly can because the momentum's with me at the moment. Messi into Williams. Williams just stops nicely. Messi can't quite get past the opponent and the ball comes back out. Silva on his weak foot hits the post. Very unfortunate there. That's another opportunity missed and a chance that we could have potentially scored there, but we've got Alexandro come down trying to make amends for his own goal. He puts it into De Bruyne into Sterling. At this present time, I'm reading everything he wants to do. Keen up to Ronaldo, nice little back heel there. Muriel is away. Ronaldo streaking past to try and get into that middle. I play it into him. Messi pulls away. He was a little bit close at first. Go on my own. Ronaldo should be scoring that. That is bread and butter for Ronaldo, and that should be going in. We're in at half time, fairly dominant in my side, 5 shots free on target. I think about making a few changes to try and put a strong position here. Muriel comes off for Neymar to just add a bit more pace and trickery. I think about putting De Bruyne on, but Vieira and Silva have done well enough in those positions, so I keep it as it is apart from Neymar coming on. And as you can see, I'm thinking about a few things, but do keep it the same for the second half. And we resume here with a chance for me going into De Bruyne, Ronaldo, Messi as well, who those two linked up very, very well. This guy loves diving in and it made it easy for me to go past. Ronaldo, nice little skill there. Just couldn't quite get the shot away early enough. Good block from him. Neymar, again, I've read it, I've tackled him, but somehow it's bobbled back. That's FIFA sometimes. Read it again. It's out. We're on the attack now. I've switched it around. Silva, great little pass into Neymar. Ronaldo, again, he's dived in there and made it very, very easy for me to get past. He's almost got back at me into Neymar. Massive, massive chance missed there by Neymar. He should be scoring that every time. And sometimes those misses come back to hurt you. Neymar has got the ball here. Nice bit of skill while he is injured into Lukaku, who knocks it to Sterling. Sterling, Joe Hart, what are you doing there? I'm sorry, what are you doing there? That is too easy, and that's why should be scoring. I've requested the pause here because I need to make a change. I put Salah on, who almost has an instant effect on the game. He comes on here, he nicks it back. A bit fortunate on my part there. Ronaldo to Salah on his weaker side, the right foot. The super keeper. This is where the super keeper versus dodgy keepers come into play. Look at those two strong saves from his goalkeeper. He's got Edison in goal there. That should be me 2-1 up. Neymar into Alonso. Once again, nice little play from him into Neymar, who can score this time, which is very, very good for me. I'm 2-1 up here and looking like I'm in a very strong position to close this game out now. It's 2-1 up. I'm fairly dominant. Messi holding the ball up, loses it here. Sané, this is where his pace comes into play. The guy is quick. I had to give up with Messi, just try and follow his run. He was sending me all over the place. He's put it into Lukaku. Fake shot 1, I've read and put Fernandez there. Fake shot 2, red as well, doesn't tackle. Red again, and this is a travesty of a goal. If I wasn't annoyed at the first one, I definitely am at the second one. The goalkeeping from Joe Hart, while his keeper at the other end is being a super keeper. Look at this save. Salah on his strong foot. He's down quick, saves it. But I don't give up. The momentum's on my side. I've been better, so I nick in there. I'm trying to get myself another chance. I'm trying to win this game late on, and I'm playing it around nicely. We come into Alonso, left wing back, and this has maybe hurt me a little bit there because, again, super keeper, Edison for him, I think it was in goal, stops everything. Now, if I was annoyed at the first and the second goal, I sure as hell am annoyed at this one because Lukaku cuts inside, read that, but I just can't follow it quick enough. It's the end of the game, everyone's tired. Joe Hart, what are you doing there? 3-2, 90th minute, and not a way you want to end a game. Really, I'm absolutely gutted of how that game went, and I'm not normally going to do this, but I want to just have a very brief look at the goals that were scored by him. It was very, very frustrating. This was obviously the winning goal. Lukaku runs in on goal, nutmegs, and it's nutmeg my player first off, which is irritating in itself anyway. And then Joe Hart, I know you've got 7 chemistry, but please tell me what that is. Like, please tell me what that is. And then not only that, when he gets back up, why are you diving out of the way? Like, am I, in the comment section, am I incorrect to be annoyed at this goal or any of the goals I conceded? Because of course he's going to score there. He's like 4 yards out, he's going to score. But it's still very, very frustrating. And then Ousmane Dembele's goal. Lukaku, he does the Cruyff turn 3 times in a row. There's one, I've read it, so I followed it. I've gone for a tackle. He's just not even gone for the ball. I've read it again. I know he's going back, so I've moved the player with him again. And, okay, nutmegged once again. So he opens his legs to get nutmegged. Irritating in itself. And that could easily touch his knee. That's close enough. Then Neymar almost heads it, doesn't. Joe Hart, you have got to be doing better with that. Again, it's Lukaku's right foot. I know it's a fairly powerful shot, but put it anywhere else other than for Ousmane Dembele. Alonso's got to be challenging better than that. And again, Joe Hart, I'm sorry, but that is laughable. But that being said, as I said, I don't like being salty about FIFA, but when things like that go my opponent's way, it's hard not to be a little bit irritated. I absolutely have to make 6k out of these rewards to even go into another draft. I've gone out in the first round. This could easily be the shortest lived draft to glory you've ever seen on YouTube. It really, really could be. But do you know what? Premium silver pack. You can get some silvers that are worth coins in these packs, and obviously put them on the market. As I said, I'm going to sell everything I possibly can to try and get into another draft. But Hoyle could potentially go for a bit. All of these players could go for a bit. So I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them in the club actually, because my transfer list is full for now. So they go into the club. Gold pack number 1. Please just give me a few fitness cards or something like that that I can potentially sell. Or a fairly, I mean, it's a non-rare player, so I'm going to skip it. Hopefully it's something I can sell for some form of coins. That would be great. Potentially, I mean potentially, Hawk can go for a bit, Finisher can go for a bit, so they could be useful. The kits could potentially sell as well, so I'm going to have to try and chuck them on the market and scrape this 15k because of that result. Like, it's still hurting me a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, in that pack we also got Giovinco, Pedro as well. We got another Hawk and a squad fitness, so we could potentially try and salvage this one. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and sell all of the players and all of the items I got and get myself 15,000 coins to try and go at this draft again. I'm really disappointed in myself and the fact that I went out in round 1, and I really hope it's not going to happen again, because this will be the shortest run series you've ever seen on YouTube. As I said, this is episode 1, but technically 2 to me, and obviously we've played 2 drafts, so it is kind of 2, so episode 1.5, let's call it that. But anyway, episode 2 is coming again. That's the hope anyway. I need to sell the players first and get the coins for it. But the hope for this is that I'm going to upload this in the morning. So this is going to be a morning upload. It's probably going to be around 8 AM in the morning. It's going to be 3 or 4 times a week, depending obviously how the drafts go, how the profits go. It's all kind of in FIFA's hands, and obviously how the results go. So I can't really say a schedule as such. But as I said, this one's going up now, and the next one is going up in the morning, so it is going to be early uploads. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. If you do enjoy them, comment in the comment section anything I should change about them, anything else I should potentially do with them. If you do enjoy it, if you do think that I should be a little bit salty about how I lost those games, as I said, let me know in the comment section. And any ones I like, I'm gonna like, and also pin my favourite comment, and obviously interact with as many of you that do comment on this series as possible. This is a series not just for me, but for you guys. I really want your input in it in every situation possible. So if you think I've been an idiot and selected the wrong player, let me know in that situation, and I will not make that mistake again. But as I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and join the Wolf Pack. And until the next Draft to Glory, please, one be coming. It's been your boy Maverick, and I am out.